What's up everyone, welcome to the Beer Manufacturing Simulator. Thank you so much to the devs for giving me a CD key for this and almost a week's early access before the game is released on the 5th of March. I'll put the game down in the description if you want to check it out. It's time to make the sweet nectar of the gods. It's beer time, baby. Alright, so first up, they want us to go to get the contract from the computer. Contracts. Beer for the homies. Alright. And then get the machines and grab the brewing vat. Buy. Alright, so let's head out here. Grab it off the pallet. Music's super chill in this game so far. It seems real, just super chill. I love guitaring, so this is perfect for me. Alright, so let's stick that there. Grab the water. Pour that in there. Right, now we just need some malt. Throw that in here. Open. Thank you very much. Pour that in. Perfect, I think we got it, didn't we? Yep, pretty much perfect. I think we got that. Right, then 20. So we'll put this, I think, at about 65. Sounds good to me. Right, nice. Now we need to go back to the computer. Buy bottling machine. Sounds good to me. Right. Oh, got to get off the pallet. What am I doing? What's it actually look like out here? Can we go past here? No. Not much happening out here. I guess it's all about being inside. Grab that. Stick that, I'm thinking, smack bang in the middle here will do for now. Alright, gotta cool the malt down. Same between 15 and 25, so I'm thinking probably about 16. 17. Cooling that down. It'll be about bottling it. Actually, do we need to get some... How many bottles? Both need some bottles in a second. Cooling that down. Right. And relieve the valve so it goes into our bottling area over here. Looks like it wants us to grab some bottles. Alright, let's bottle them up. Perfect. Alright, let's grab that. Alright, and we'll go to the computer. Sell it to the contract. And complete. Nice, we did it, peeps. We did it. Awesome. Bravo, your first beer. We can even call it that. Your buddies will be happy, but if you're really wanting to sell it, you'll need something better. Here's a recipe for real beer. Let's brew it properly this time. I'll show you the full process. Alright, sounds good. So back to the computer. Grab another contract. This time, we've got to grab some more stuff. Grab that off the pallet. Right. And get the process over, I guess. So back to here. Pour in the water again. Nice. And it wants the Bristford Brown, which is this one. Pour. Nice. Temperature up again. 62, we'll do 65 again. It seemed to work well for us last time. Nice. Right, so this time it wants us to pour in the hops. And we'll rip that open. Alright. Oh, it went hotter this time. Right, so we want 95 to 100. Let's just do 7. Alright, click on your computer to buy your first fermentation vat. Alright, sounds good to me. Alright, fermentation vat. Alright, oh, this is a biggie. Big grunter of a thing, item by looks of it. Nice, got ourselves a fermentation vat. Grab that. Oh, it's only a little thing. I thought it'd be bigger than this. Alright, so let's stick it. We probably fit 2 here in the future, so we stick, say that's center. Maybe just there. Use the thermometer to cool down the product. Alright, let's cool it down. 18, 22, 20. Now it's time to ferment the beer. Go and transfer your beer from the brewing vat to the fermentation vat, alright? So fermentation, select. Alright, equip yeast well yeast and add it to the vat, alright? Yeast well, so it's number 3. That open. Alright. Open. Temperature 8 to 20. Almost stages in this one, eh? 8 to 20 was, eh? So let's do. Alright. Look at your computer to buy your first lagering vat. Alright, a lot of vats you need. Expensive process to get started, old beer. Alright, so lager. Buy. Nice. In the lagering vat, some beers can mature and improve in flavour. They're also used for storing and keeping the beer. Now transfer the beer from the fermentation vat to the lagering vat, alright? So I'm going to click here. So that one. For the beer to be ready for a contract, it needs to be properly capped and labelled. Go to the shop now to buy them and don't forget the bottles, alright? So some more stuff and things. Those. Nice. Interact with the lagering vat and transfer beer to pouring table, alright? Pouring table. Put our bottles down. Alright, do what we did before. Sweet. Grab those. Grab these, I'm gathering. Gathering. Click on your computer to buy capping and label table. Alright. Capping and label table. By the capping machine. Buy. Alright, nice. There we go. Alright, capping machine. Alright, so let's cap, label, there we go, alright, that's on, the label, alright, got it sussed, bam, next, it's be quite satisfying doing this actually, super relaxing. Get 4 capped and labeled beer bottles and finish the contract. Alright, nice. Look at our beautiful beer beeps. Look at it. All its glory. Alright, so let's shove this here. Finish off the contract. We did it! You have reached level 2. New items unlocked. Let's get some shelving going on now. Alright, get back to the computer. Right. The tutorial is over. Now you can brew on your own. If you need help, you can use the eye. Alright, I don't need help, so I remember that. Alright, so what are we doing now? Contract. 4 Bristol Ale bottles. Let's just try this one again. Accept. What's the radio? Can we change the channel? That seems more relaxing. Alright, so what are we doing now? Right, let's make what we did before. Right. So first up here, we need to pour in the water. Go home and go to bed. How do I go home and go to bed? Huh. Alright, use bed. Start next day. One, two, three, four. Nice. Well, that's cooling. Next step will be transferring it over to here, won't it? To here to add the yeast. Alright, so we turn that to there. Alright, it's all working out. We're figuring it out. We're remembering how to do things. There, and that can start fermenting. That all here. You already got some in there. Don't even need to make any. Nice. That was easy. We could have done that ages ago. Alright, stick those all there. Alright, so that one, that one. Hopefully we've made the right one. Push that contract off. We did it! How's about that? Love it. Alright, what's next? Bristol Ale bottles, Bristol Ale contract. Are there any other different ones? I already have it there, so we might as well just use it. I was just wasting it otherwise. Over to here. Oops, put the bottles up here. Let's grab these. Yes, we did level 3. We unlocked some new stuff and things. So what have we got now? Pellets, new yeasts. Cool. So what's next? Do we actually have new things or what? I don't really know what we're meant to be doing now. Is it just the same thing over and over or what? Because we've got new things to buy, but... manufacturing ranking. Unlock recipe. Here we go. Actually, let's just have a look, see what the contracts are. They're all still the Bristol Ale bottle. They're all just the same thing over and over. Can we sleep yet? Maybe if we sleep, we'll get a new day. Nope. Really should have quests, but there's no quests, unfortunately. These are quests, but they all seem to be the same beer, look. Maybe if we unlock a new recipe, we'll get some new stuff. Alright, so I've bought a new recipe to see if that makes any difference. So now we're putting a different item in. Alright. It's almost the next day, hopefully, but let's start making... Actually, we can't even use this one yet. Let's just make it... I'm just gonna make a whole heap of beer that we've got left over and just smash it all out and see if we can get up some levels and then see what happens. Back in a sec. S 600 bottles. Can't even make 600. Why do we have an 600 one? Alright, I'm not going to do that one that's up on the screen yet. I don't even know how I even got that. I don't even know how to make that many at once. There must be an easier way. But I'm just going to sell all these ones to make some cash because we need a lot of money to do this one. So let's do this one. Let's do this one. This one. And then we'll complete that one. Complete that one. Alright. So we've got some extra cash. How many do we need for the next one? 30, isn't it? Let's have a quick look. 30 Bristol Ale bottles. Alright, so it's more. How many we got on us? So can we actually like just complete a contract with? No, we don't have enough. Alright, so we need another what? 22. Contract complete. Alright, you have reached our level 4. What have we unlocked? Bottle filler, 5 taps. I'm gonna buy that. Reason being is I want to be able to make a secondary lot of beer. The next one for this order we just got, which is 20, we want a sweeter flavor. So this should theoretically give us that sweeter flavor. I guess we'll find out. This time we want to stick in the gold one. In there. There's 4 at a time now, which is sweet. Way faster. Just need to be able to do the labels this quick, would make life a lot easier. Tracks. It says here you get an optional trait of sweetness. So complete. Didn't level again, gee whiz. Now let's just do a couple more of these. Let's just do 4 here. This one, Bristol Ale bottle. Yeah, we've got 2 good ones in there at the moment. Do that one. So it's going to be a bit of work. I'm hoping we'll level up so I can get a better bottler, because it's going to take me better sticking machine. It's going to take me forever to try to stick all these damn things. It'll take forever. Yeah, we did it. All right, so I've got to be very careful what we're making. All right, so can we buy a bottle that does more stuff now? Capping machine, crate table. What about a cap machine for frickin' crate table? What the hell's a crate table doing? See? A crate table lets you put beer into crates and take it out. Each crate can only contain beer of the same type with the same ratings and traits. The crate table becomes available in the shop after reaching the required level. You need a crate to use this table. Alright, I think that's going to be the end of the episode, everyone. There's a real grind to this game. Thank you again for the devs for giving me a key and giving me early access. I think it'll be a good game. It does need a little bit of work though. It's very grindy. Nothing really telling me what I'm supposed to do. Like, it needs a questing system to say, alright, this is this, this is that, and give you some progression. I don't feel like there's any progression whatsoever. I don't want to be negative, but that's just how I'm feeling about the game. It needs less repetitive music. It needs a capping machine that's at least 5 at a time, because I'm not going to sit there and try bottle 600 bottles with caps and labels one at a time. And it needs some type of questing, a quest. Like, it should come each time, at least for, alright, you do the first lot, then you go quest, here's your quest. Yes, I guess you could say these are quests, beer fistful 600, but it should be, alright, get to this, and then go, hey look, here's a quest to like make the other stuff, the upgrades. You need something to work towards, and we don't really have that at the moment. I look at it and go 600 bottles and I have to cap 600 one at a time. Yeah, that's not fun. But yeah, I've been playing for I think a couple of hours, but yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. If you did enjoy it, peeps, I hope you did. Remember to smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. But most importantly, have an awesome day. Until next we meet in the gaming world. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye.